Hey everyone, welcome to our Gut Health 15. I'm Marla Stegman, and I'm just so tickled to be hosting this today because our guest that's sharing her story is my customer. And now a brand ambassador. And it's been fun helping her and getting to know her. And that's the biggest blessing in this journey is helping others feel better. And then a bigger bonus is helping them share their links so they don't have to pay for the products. That's even better. So a little bit about Gut Health 15 and Plexus. I guess we really want you, if you're new and watching, feel free to put in the chat if you have questions. And we want you to really just understand the power of our products. Plexus has been around for quite a while. I've been with the products 9 years, and we were kind of the first gut health company online. I hadn't heard of what probiotics were until I started Plexus, and they changed my health 24/7. That's why I decided to dig into what is in them and why am I feeling so amazing. My Diet Coke doesn't taste good. Chocolate doesn't look good. Licorice, I'm regular, my headaches went away, sugar cravings, all the things. So that's what just drew a passion in me. And look at, we have an amazing group of ladies that it's also helped, and then they're helping others. So it's just the gift that keeps giving. So talking about gut health. So your gut microbiome is something new to me 9 years ago. Oh, well, not, I had heard of gut health, but not really microbiome health. So that was also intriguing. And when you study it, you'll find out, it affects all your health pretty much. The gut-brain axis is real, and it is pretty known out there now. So your gut can be under attack every day because of our high stresses, our processed foods, environmental factors, artificial sweeteners, lack of sleep, lack of exercise, an imbalance in your gut. They call it dysbiosis. We're supposed to have 85% good and 15% bad, but when it gets compromised, then it flips. And then we get GI discomfort, stress, digestive issues, mood swings, inability to relax, a weak immune system, bloating, constipation, bad breath, excess gas, fatigue, weight gain, mood swings, all those things. So it can be, something that you just think is part of that isn't reversible. That's what I always thought. So when you can help heal your gut, you can really flip your health around. And Tanna's going to be a testament to that. And she's going to talk about our products. And Plexus just announced today where any new VIP gets a brand new reset when they order our trim and restore. What's the name of it? Help me. I can't think of it. It's a new combo. It just gapped me out.
Triplex and trim combo.
Thank you. I'm like, I said it earlier today, like 3 times to people. Okay. So anyway, Tanna, I just would love for you to share kind of from the beginning to where you're at now and just kind of what's happening in your health. And
Okay. Hi, I am Tanna, and I met Marla sometime this winter, and um, just kind of got to know her a little bit and know what she was doing for her business. And I always thought, oh, I have issues. Maybe I should reach out to her. And you just kind of put it off and put it off. And then one night she sent me a link to one of these things and said that, hey, it's kind of a crappy night, hop on and listen. And so I did. And I don't know if I'm just like extra gullible or if I'm, easily convinced. And I'm like, yes, I'm doing this. I'm calling her up. I'm going to try. I mean, I'm up for anything. I mean, you sit and hear about gut health and you listen to all these people's stories. And so this is probably the most embarrassing part for me to share, but we talk about, eliminating like 1 to 2 days or 1 to 2 times a day. Okay, I found me where it was 1 to 2 times a month. And I thought I was doing great. Even though I felt crappy, my stomach felt hard, I just felt heavy. And so I'm like, yes, I am doing this. So reached out to Marla and, she always says, what are your three main reasons? And so the first one for me was, I just want to feel better. I want to get this back on track. I need to figure this out because you go to the doctor, and I'm in my early 50s, and the doctors now will tell you, oh, menopause is starting. This is all common. It's all natural. What you're feeling isn't anything out of the ordinary. And I'm like, oh, but I hate feeling like this. So anyways, I got in touch with Marla and we did the 3-day reset. And then we just did the triplex after that. But I remember reaching out to her doing the 3-day reset, and I'm like, is it weird or is it just, mind games? Because I am sleeping so good and I feel so good and I'm not tired and I have energy. And, this is on like day 3. I'm like, is this real or is it, just me in my mind thinking this is working? And so after the 3-day reset, that went great. I started taking like the measurements and stuff and the weight. And then I started on just the bio cleanse, the pink drink, and the probio 5. And I'm just working my way through the stages. And I think now I'm almost at the final stage. So now I think it's time where I'm going to add something extra in. So I think I'm going to add like the X Factor vitamins and things like that, because I want to kind of take it one step at a time. But I definitely am going to do the restore when that comes up. But throughout this past month, it has been pretty much a game changer. This is the best I felt in a long time. Especially with sleep and energy. And I don't know if it's so much focus or not, but I'm sure that is a part of it too. And it's just been amazing. So the way I got my 3 people was my significant other. He's like, okay, does this stuff work? Why are you taking this? What is this for? And I'm like, well, just try it. Just, try this active or try this hydrate. It's not as bad as you think, and it's better than Gatorade. And so he's like, okay, I think I need to do this. I think I need the vitamins, because he was doing like multi-day vitamins. And then I have a daughter who lives in Arizona who's a nurse, and she's like, oh, is this working for you? I work 12-hour shifts, 3 to 4 days a week. I am exhausted. I need to feel better. And she kind of had the same elimination problem, but hers was like once a week. And so now she started, and she's about a week and a half in, and she's amazed at how good she's feeling at work. And she's amazed that her acne is all of a sudden getting better, because she gets acne from stress kind of. So she works in the cancer unit in the Phoenix hospital. She feels very stressed, and she's like, I can't believe this is working. So then her husband, who is a chiropractor, who's more of a holistic type chiropractor as well, really into the all natural stuff. He's like, well, if you're trying this, I should try this. And he's very methodical about everything. So he's like, I'm just doing the drinks and I'm doing the vitamins. So now he researched the vitamins and with the X Factor one, and he is able to replace 5 to 7 of his normal everyday pills just from taking the X Factor. So he's not adding anything on for another 30 days, because he's, like I said, he's very methodical, and now he's going to research the next thing and keep adding things on, because he wants to know how it's affecting him. Because if it works for him, he's thinking he can offer it to his clients to potentially replace some of the supplements he is currently, giving people or recommending to people. And so this past month has been just a great journey, kind of, I guess. I have 2 scales, and I'm going with scale number 2, because that's always 2 pounds less. but that one it varies between like 10 and 12 pounds. So I'm kind of in that 12 pounds. Um, I don't have my measurements with me. I should have. Um, but inches off my waist. And I think that's just because there's no bloating anymore. I mean, I think that's my biggest thing. And my clothes feel better and I feel better. And so um, I get so excited to talk to people about it that I just feel like I'm just, oh, it's just this overload of information to them that I'm trying to be like my son-in-law and just be very methodical and say, I'm going to learn about this and I'm going to learn about this. And as I talk to people, at least I can be knowledgeable in the information I'm giving them, um, and be able to tell them how it worked for me instead of always saying, let's call so and so, they'll know more and stuff. So I I need to kind of reel myself in and just take it a step-by-step approach, with the first goal being me, and the second education, and then the third just slowly bringing people on or slowly educating them and getting them to buy into it. So that's kind of been my month journey. And like I said, my next order is going to be the Restore, and I'm starting the X Factor. So we'll see what goes from there. But it's been great. It's been easy. Um, I watch Kelly. I watch a lot of her like little quick little snippet videos to get a bunch of information, and um it's just I've had really good success. So
Yes. And I didn't realize your son-in-law was able to replace 5 of his supplements, but that's what's huge about Plexus is they have combined so many ingredients into one capsule. I can remember years ago, I had a gal I met when I first started, and she brought all of her 17 supplements from her naturopath, and she was able to take 5 or 6 of ours and replace all of those.
mm-hmm.
And she saved a lot of money. For her, this was a lot cheaper. So yeah, that's great that he's researching, because we have a lot of uh holistic people that take Plexus and then ended up being diamonds. There's even one diamond right now that she's has her own company that she's creating other supplements as well. That not the same as Plexus, but she's still passionate about that. So anyway, I just love that you're regular and all the things are, it do become passionate when you feel better than you felt in decades.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you agree? I mean, yeah,
I
that's what.
do, yeah. And it's hard when you meet somebody not to just be like information overload, because there's just so many good things to tell them, and then it's like, okay, no, just gonna start very slowly.
Well, and yeah, because it covers so many things too. That's the thing. It just sounds kind of unbelievable when you keep going and help with this and this. And I always say the longer you're in it, the more healing happens. So then you just keep helping other areas. So yeah, but I love that you're passionate. And your daughter said to me, um, when I found out this stuff helped my mom, go to the bathroom. She said she hasn't gone her whole life. She's like, I knew this stuff had to work. So that's, yeah.
No, but it's just stuff where unless people, unless we tell the story, I guess people don't know about that. And then people just assume that this is normal for them, and they're told that it's normal for them and it's okay to feel that way. And it's really not.
No. And, as we hold that stuff that, our matter in us, our body becomes acidic, and disease loves an acidic environment. And then the magnesium gets zapped. And so all the things that, are in our triplex are so synergistically, magically working together that just do so much. It's really
Mm-hmm.
such a blessing. So, all right. Does anyone have any questions for Tanna? Everyone says, great story. Kelly's on. Kelly Hulst is on. She's got her doesn't have her camera on, but yeah, no questions. Doesn't look like it. You did a great job explaining everything. And just remember, you don't have to be the expert. Utilize Kelly's videos for that reason. because, you know, you can say, I'm not sure if I can explain it well, but I have a video I can send. Feel comfortable doing that because then the people you help know that they can do it too. It's duplicatable. Like they can do, you know, and over time you're going to learn. But it's taken me 9 years to learn what I learned. So it's, you know, you have a full-time job, you have a life, you know, so don't be hard on yourself. You're doing amazing. And people just will trust you with what, because you're you too.
No, and it's, yeah, I just, I just think that if you can speak on behalf of yourself and how it's worked for you, most people can find something in there to say, well, what about this? Will it help with this? Will it help that? And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I think it's really great. The only thing I would mention was with the 3-day reset, I did not like the bone broth, but I think by the third day, it wasn't that bad. But it's too bad they don't sell those. Is it the matcha bar? Whatever. It's too bad they don't sell those in a box because I really did not mind those.
I know it's been asked. Well, now they just came out with Restore because everyone really wanted that. So maybe the matcha bar will be next. Who knows? So I hope so. But yeah, so thank you all for, you know, hearing Tanna's story. If there's no questions, we can let Tanna um, have her night. She just got back from Arizona. Yes, yesterday,
Yesterday.
last night. Yeah, so
Yeah.
she basked in the sun for a while, and
The
now
116-degree sun.
yes. So they have she lives in Park River, and then they have a home in Arizona as well. So yes.
Well, it was great. So thanks to all of you guys with your knowledge and your videos and everything else, because it's really helping me.
Yeah, you've been really enjoying the group and the guides, haven't you? Yeah, that's
I
why we
do.
have them there, you know, for people that really want to learn. It's all there. And now corporate does a lot too on the app, and there's just so much out there. So, but you know you're supported. We have a great team. I'm there for you all the time. And so I'm just excited to see
Yes.
where this takes you. So
Yes. And you've been great too. So thank you very much.
yes. Well, thank you. And the rest of us, I think, are going to hop on. We're going to continue our brand ambassador call. So if
Okay.
you do want to stay on, Tanna, you're welcome to. We're
Well,
going to
I'll
talk.
let you guys continue with your night.
Okay. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm going to